Lurking. Salad days. Sold out, man.
Take it away, Chuck. Right on. Thank you guys for the jam and the message. That's cool. And you know, I said the DC scene. So back when I was like in the late 70s, early 80s, I guess. You know, I'm like, these dudes are doing something in DC, and then we're touring. We go to Chicago. We're kind of working our way out there, and we went to New York. Someone gave us a call, and all these kids rolled up on us, and they're from DC, and they went nuts. They went nuts. You know, like crazy. They rolled up on the show. They took trains and vans and cars, and there were a bunch of them.
Winnebago?
I don't think they had a Winnebago. They sold their records out on top of the van. They climbed up on top, and at the end of the show, even though they weren't playing, they sold their records out. Because they had people, you know, that were in New York who knew about it, because it's the East Coast thing that they got going on out there. But they said, come out to DC. And so next time around, we did. And it was nuts, and we went down to, we made friends with it. In between, those guys started calling me, Ian and Henry, they started calling me. I got the Bad Brains record. I was going, that's some ripping jams. So we gotta check DC, gotta get in there. And so we roll up on it, and we played 930 Club.
Yeah!
And it was really, really fun. And we enjoyed like all the music, and so much interesting music came out of there. You got the Bad Brains, you got the Trouble Punk, you got Minor Threat, you got Fugazi, you got Obsessed. Think of the range of music. From people who set up what became rap, who set up what became doom, who set up the next wave of the multiple cultural streams.
Save rock and roll.
So it's a good thing, you know. There's like real active scene, musically and ideologically, and good people on it. So anyway, so there we were. And an interesting thing that I noticed was that they zeroed in on the... Yeah, right. The straight edge. And it was... I'm drinking a beer. I got nothing against drinking a beer. I'm going to have a beer. I had 2 of them already. It's all okay. But what's interesting about it was that they were tuned into the control that the alcohol brings the pigs over the way people gather and share ideas. And it separates the youth from the older people, and it gives them a hammer to wield on places where people gather. They're living there in the middle of the government, so it makes sense. And I thought that was really interesting. Also, I thought it was interesting that someone could have a cultural scene that had one of its tenets was not having a Budweiser in your hand, not being linked up to that. And I mean, these guys were chill with all the, you know, they never exerted any force on me. But I thought it was good that there was another way to be. And it was okay that you weren't required to be like that. There was no cultural pressure to have the Budweiser or be token the joint or whatever the fuck. So I thought that's an interesting idea and a contribution to the grander movement of people and thought. Both of them, you know. And so here's going to be a movie about that. I've never seen the movie. Well, I'll get to check the movie, and hopefully it'll be good. Probably will, you know? It's like, I bet it's good. So here we all go. Here we are. And now's the time. Oh, yeah. You guys can drink in here. If you need to go back out and use the restroom or grab a drink, the only thing we ask you is please don't spill it in here, as there is an AA meeting here tomorrow morning. Luicidal was going to say something real quick, yeah?
Oh shit. No, the story with me with going to DC in '83 before, right before our record came out. The first Suicidal record came out and blew the fuck up. Glenn Friedman took us over there to DC to, you know, the Mind Thread house, Discord house. And we're like, it was a place for us to go because we had no hotel, we had nothing, we were staying in trucks and shit. It was fucked up. We make it to DC, and I just remember all the fucking, the Discord house, it was nothing but fucking big gulps because they were straight edge. And the Neighborhood Watch album just came out, and we're just like, we had a song called Fuck Straight Edge. And fuck DC. But it was just the way it was back then. That's just the way we did things, and that's just the way it was. And so we're listening to the cassette in the fucking thing, getting drunk in the driveway of the DC house. And we didn't care who was listening, who heard it, we just did it, and we're just like, fuck. And it was just June of '83, and we asked, hey, can we come inside and watch you guys practice? They're like, no. No, we can't. Not really. So we're like, fuck, alright, so fuck straight edge. We did our thing, but it was just, you know, we're all kids and 19, 20 and shit, hardcore, we didn't give a fuck. And we slept on the fucking floors, or the wood floors. It was fucking gnarly, the Discord house. Anyway, I don't know what I'm trying to say, I'm just saying it was a crazy ass experience. And then we ended up like the next year opening up for Minor Threat at the fucking cafe and whatchamacallit, the motherfucking roller rink in the valley. And we just, you know, just the way it was, it was just whatever. And now they got a documentary.
Everett Downs.
Everett Downs. I love you too. No mama's ways. Alright, thank you, and I can't wait to see this fucking thing. And actually, you know, I forgot to mention, honestly, that motherfucking, that Discord shit just fucking, it was Led Zeppelin, and then Discord. Fucking, all of a sudden I was like, fuck. You know, fuck, you know, all that shit. And I was just like, you know, it was like, you know, bottle violence and shit, all that shit, right? And then, I was like, that was like when I wrote a lot of music for Suicidal. I did Institutionalized the music, and that fast part was all like, it was fucking the Brian Pressler shit, the fucking, the Minor Threat, the fast shit, the fast right hand, you know, just bam, the fast part. And that's where I got that shit from, so I had to make sure I was here tonight to witness this shit, so.
Yeah.
Let's do this. Thank you. Now one more fucking. Motherfucker.